Quest Foundation presents Ma Swamini Prerna, March-April 2024. The theme of the magazine is Kindness, Love, Compassion.
Parent and Child Interconnected, Spiritual Love by Gary Greenberg. Teachings from the Buddha to Jesus have talked about the importance of love. For Buddhists, love consists of the four immeasurables: loving kindness, compassion, altruistic joy, and equanimity. Developing these is an essential part of the path to enlightenment. The illusion of a separate self keeps us from enjoying being one with the universe. Without love, the illusion of a separate self does not dissolve. A mother who is pregnant with a child instinctively knows she is not limited to her own body. The life developing within her, which at term will achieve birth and become a distinct person, will never cease to be intimately connected with her. The idea of being separate from her child will never be true, since deep down she knows she is one with them. Even fathers can experience the mystery of oneness with children. When I have looked into my son's eyes, what I have seen is a continuation of myself. Different from me, yes, and also not different from me, as if it is me in another body, with another brain, looking back at myself. Sometimes looking in his eyes, I see myself more truly than when I look into my own eyes in a mirror. It's curious that we as a human family fail to explore the profound connection between parents and children and test whether those to whom we are not closely tied are really separate beings or are one with us. The ego creates a me or not me dichotomy, and then we go on to create an us or not us tribal identity, which results in discrimination, oppression, and warfare. This natural state of being is sadly found all around the world. It brings no lasting happiness, only a permanent state of dissatisfaction. It is also curious that one of the main respites from this dissatisfaction caused by separation is sexual union. Nature has engineered our body and mind such that reaching a state of physical union grants a moment of release, bliss even, to beings who think of themselves as separate. And yet we know, or even we eventually find out, that this pleasant feeling doesn't last long. And without the aspects of true love taught by the great teachers, it can turn into other, less pleasant sensations. Sex is an important aspect of marriage, but without kindness, compassion, joy in the other's success, and a calm, balanced mental state, it cannot by itself provide a solid, lasting foundation for happiness, even worldly happiness. For many seekers on the path, spiritual love is an aspiration, but seemingly difficult to attain. Many of us find ourselves so caught up in the drama that we call our lives that we can't even imagine walking down the street with a heart full of love for everyone we meet. We can't imagine our workplace as a palace of love. Sadly, we may even have trouble imagining our family relationships as blessed by the warm glow of love. What is to be done for those who are not born with an innate sense of altruism, other-centeredness, and for whom loving kindness does not flow naturally to those around them? Are they doomed to meditate in dry isolation, spinning forever in speculative analysis, revolving around their own empty lives? Without grace, the answer might very well be yes. But because there is a superior power, whether one calls it the Holy Spirit, the grace of the Guru, Bodhichitta, or divine love, the seed of love which rests dormant within can be watered and grown. The love and compassion of the universe exists deep within us, but also all around us. Spiritual friends, teachers, even animals and trees can sound a chord that resonates through our being, even if we are not fully aware of it at the time. I was blessed with a teacher in religious school when I was a young teenager who had a deep, loving connection with his Jewish God. Later, I was blessed with another teacher who was in touch with the power within. Their gentle guidance opened me, without my knowing it, to something more pure and beautiful than I could imagine at the time. And now, 55 years later, I see in the eyes of my Guru, my current teacher, a beauty and compassion that points me to an even deeper, even more marvelous reality. It's not only teachers, though, that water the seeds of love in us. The innocent, trusting love of children, the solid commitment of real friends, a walk in the mountains or by the sea, a moment of truly hearing beautiful music. All of these can make us feel an inner glow. And then, with a true, regular spiritual practice, that glow can be something we can rest in, again and again, until it becomes part of our everyday self. When inner peace and love become our daily resting place, the wheel of separation from others begins to thin, and we start to feel at one with them. We see into their souls, see the suffering and the beauty. We naturally want to share our glowing happiness with them and relieve them of their suffering. If we are truly present, they may feel safe enough to ask truly meaningful questions about life, and we may answer with our peace and share our joy.
Love the vibe? Explore such interesting podcasts at www.questfoundation.org.in.